Hey guys, this is my first time trying to narrate. I thought I would do this considering YouTube disabled my audio twice when I uploaded, so at least I can't copyright my voice. It's a battle against my friend TheMole. So I send out Glasgow and he sends out his Machamp. So I set rocks up straight away and he bulks up, which I didn't expect from a Machamp, especially when it's a lead. So I use Ice Fang and get some nice crit hacks, and he continues to bulk up. And I switch to Earthquake for a bit extra power because I know his defense is getting higher. And then I switch back to Ice Fang, hoping I can get him to flinch or freeze. Or he continues to bulk up, and I just pound away at it. And its HP gets lower till it's in the red, and I just thought he bulked up too much for it to be of much use now, considering how slow Machamp is. He dynamic punches. I didn't expect to live that from after 6 bulk ups. I obviously got confused, but I hurt myself, which is a shame. So he ends up beating me. I send out my Scarf Zone and use Thunderbolt, which kills it straight off. He sends out his Gliscor Rock Hammer, and I can't do anything to it with Thunderbolt, so I switch to Mesprit, and he sets his rocks up. He switches, predicting well my Ice Beam, to Mismagius, which is his special wall. Different twist to a Mismagius. He used Will-O-Wisp, which luckily misses, and I set up Light Screen. And I switch, predicting another Will-O-Wisp, but I get a Shadow Ball, which wasn't bad because it didn't do much anyway. So he predicts badly here as well, predicting the Flare Blitz, and I crunch with some nice crit hacks, beating him. He sends out his Rock Hammer again, and I thought I'd stay in for this because I didn't know how much crunch was going to do, but that was another bad decision from me, and he Earthquakes, and obviously I go down. Now I send out Mesprit again. He obviously knows what's coming as he switches to Mismagius again. And I Ice Beam, which does basically nothing again, and Light Screen wears off. So I switched out to my Infernape. Didn't know what to expect, and I took a Shadow Ball, took me down to quite low, but I still lived, and I did a Stone Edge, which took it down pretty far, and he did a very bad move here using Will-O-Wisp. He withdraws to Rock Hammer, and it gets hurt by rocks, and I use Stone Edge, which takes a good chunk of HP off him, and I overheat, and that just finishes it off, which I was pretty glad about because they are pretty annoying to take down. He sends in his Elf, Nasty Plot Sweeper, and I expected the Psychic, so I just stayed in. There was no point in switching really, I didn't think. So I send in Mesprit, knowing that this was the best counter for it. So he Nasty Plots, and I Light Screen, which halves all his damage, which makes that pretty useless. So, and he Nasty Plots again, and I use Ice Beam, which takes him down quite far. He uses Psychic, which I can't understand when it has access to loads more moves that are normal effective on Mesprit. So I use Ice Beam and take it down. He sends out Mismagius again, and Rocks hurts it, but he uses Pain Split, which I knew it had, but and die extrasensory, which does a fair amount to it, but not enough to kill it. More leftovers recovery. Use the shadow ball. I knew I was behind light screen, so it wouldn't do much. And I hoped it wouldn't kill me, and it didn't. So I extrasensory again for the KO, and light screen wears off. He sends in his last thing, frag grenade, and I thunderbolt. He sends up toxic spikes, which is absolutely pointless at this time in the game, because if I wasn't going to toy with him I wouldn't have switched. So I was hoping to get a very late game set up with Kingdra, Rain Dance sweep of his last Pokemon, but he decided to go boom in my face and stop that. Shame, I like that Kingdra set. So I won. Good game, Mole. I hope to do some more of these again.